Hey everybody, Brandon and Brandon back again to the Kabuki Strength Lab today. We decided to film our daily content live today. So this video is not going out today, but if you're watching it live, you will be able to see it here. So the video we have for you today is effective lat pull down variations when you have a locked up thoracic spine. I would highly encourage you to go check out the video that myself and Chris did. That must have been a couple weeks ago now, maybe a week ago, on lat function in overhead pulling, or I think it was actually scapular function in overhead pulling or lat pull downs. Definitely check out that video. But what we're going to be talking about today is if you do have a really locked up kyphotic thoracic spine, or maybe you're really prone to finding extension through the thoracic spine during your lat pull downs, what you should do for that to really maximize how much your lats are actually working. So lat function in an overhead movement is very much supported by the scapula. And go ahead and turn around for me here, Brandon. Put your arms up. When we do a pull down here, if we have a really locked up thoracic spine, this is like very high level from the last video we shot, we're gonna end up with a lot of upward elevation or shrugging through here at the bottom position. Now you are still going to target the lat because yeah, the lat does internally rotate the shoulder a bit at end range. However, you're going to be doing a lot of really poor patterning for the scapulas, and you're not going to be in a great position. You're probably going to put a little bit more undue stress on your shoulders, and you're going to end up really with a ton of upper trap tension. So if this is you and you can't quite figure out how to fix it when you are doing your normal two-handed lat pull downs like most people do, what we can do is actually have you sit sideways on the bench, go with a single arm pull down, and there's a few different things we can do here. Go ahead and get in position here, Brandon. Now, what we've just done is we've taken and we've put Brandon into a slightly better position to where he doesn't have to do anything with his thoracic spine. He doesn't have to worry about being in the right position and extended or flexion, and he can really just pull effectively with the lat. Now, you're not going to be able to go as heavy here, but you're going to have a lot better scapular mechanics, and you're probably going to feel your lats a little bit more. So there is going to be a trade-off between how well how much overload you're actually applying, because you're not going to go ultra heavy here. You might go at, I don't know, 50% of the weight, Brandon, or something like that. Who knows? So there is definitely a case to be made for still doing them with two hands, because overload is really important for muscular hypertrophy and strength. However, if you are somebody who has locked up thoracic spine, struggle with your scapular mechanics, do them with one hand and do them on the side of a bench. If you don't have a setup like this, you could easily sit down with a lat or a cable attachment such as this one and do them on the ground. We won't show that. Go ahead and stay there, Brandon. Now, if we really want to maximize lat function, we're going to have Brandon grab it with his other hand. So he's actually going to go cross body here. I can't even remember. Maybe you started with that one, Brandon. Did you?
Oh, no.
You did the other hand? Okay. So what we are doing now is we are loading the lat in a stretched position. That's going to make it work a little bit more. If you really want to target your lats with this exercise, we're going to go and load it in that stretched position, and then we're going to get into a full contraction going cross body. Go ahead and show them, Brandon. Now what this is going to do is use far more of the full function of the lats in an overhead movement. It's going to work your lats better than doing them like this, certainly better than doing them like this or with an extended posture. Again, you're not going to be able to go as heavy, so you might want to place this pretty intentionally in your program. But what we've got, keep it up there, Brandon. What we've got is a big stretched lat here, and as Brandon pulls, we can still get into deep shoulder internal rotation, and we might even have a slightly bigger range of motion on the very bottom end range position. So if we're doing this, it's probably at the end of a program, at the end of a training day. It's probably not the first thing we're doing unless we have like bodybuilding type goals or things of that nature. But that's it. Very simple fix. We don't have to worry a ton about any trunk stuff. We might need a brace a little bit, but this is going to solve a lot of your scapular function issues as well as your thoracic function issues. What do you think, Brandon?
Yeah, so you can also take advantage, like you said, of a full range of motion, so actually do so. That full range of motion, though, you have to be intentful with it and actually go through it. It's a little tougher on that bottom part. Lastly, I really like tempos with these as well.
And if you do decide to go crossbody with this, really take your time and try and feel that loaded stretch through the muscle, and spend a bit more time trying to feel that muscle working. Brandon out.